Which ordered pair xy satisfies the system of equations above? So with systems of equations, we have multiple options for solving, which are elimination, graphing, and last but not least is the substitution method. The way this question is written, substitution would be the best option. And thankfully, we've already isolated x for us, so we don't have to isolate x. All we need to do is take this y minus 3 and we plug it into this x. So it'll be y minus 3, because that's the given value of x, over 2 plus 2y equals 6. And we want to solve for, x and y, so we start off by figuring out y. Now, why don't we give this to y a denominator of 1? Because now we have two fractions being added. And remember, when you're adding fractions, you have to have a common denominator. So all we do is multiply this by 2, so we'll have a denominator of 2. If you do that to the denominator, you have to do that to the numerator as well. So what are we left with? Y minus 3 plus 4y. I'm just going to give these one big old denominator 2 because they share that. And that equals 6. So to continue this, we can combine the like terms from the numerator. We have y plus 4y, which is 5y minus 3 over 2 equals 6. And we are super close to getting y by itself. We just need to keep working. So the next step is to multiply each side by 2 as shown. Of course, these 2's are going to cancel. Well, let's move this up here where we have more room. So what's left is 5y minus 3 equals 12. And of course, our next step is just simply add 3 to both sides as shown. And these cancel, so 5y equals 15. And last but not least, we'll divide each side by 5, which means our y value is 3. So we could spend some time going back and figuring out what x is, but a time-saving strategy is to glance at the answers and see if you have any other choices where the y value is 3. And there's only one of those, so we know B has to be it. Because the y value there is 3, we don't have to waste time figuring out what x is. But let's say that we didn't know. Let's say there was another choice that had a y value of 3. So to find the x value is very simple. You literally take what you just found and you plug it back into one of these equations. Of course, go with the one that's easier because you're racing against the clock. So the top one is easy. So x equals 3 minus 3. X is 0. So our final answer really is 0, 3, which we already knew, but I'm just illustrating what you would do in case you needed to find both x and y. And that is if you couldn't eliminate one of the answers.